Hey everyone, it's Ed Brown from BoostTBM, and today we're going to talk about model reports. So that's what they are, when you might use them, some basic use cases. So let's say I'm in Apptio and I want to get some information about an IT project owner, Stephanie in this case. And I want to know what kinds of employees are supporting her projects, internal versus external, and ultimately what kinds of applications and services her projects support. Well, I can get that first part pretty easy, and I can see an IT project owner here with the employees supporting the projects and at what cost. But I'm going to run into some issues when I start trying to look at the application and service impact. For example, if I pull application family here into this table, I get an error that I can't look up across three objects: labor to get internal and external, projects to see Stephanie's projects, and applications for application family in this case. I could try to get around that by using slicers or filters of some kind, but as you can see here, selecting, say, infrastructure apps, I do change this data, but now I don't have a complete picture. Infrastructure apps is not reflected anywhere down here, and I kind of just have to remember what slicer selections I've made, so it's not necessarily an intuitive approach. I could also build three tables and show the employee type to IT project owner relationship, the project owner to application family relationship, and then the project owner to service name relationship, but that also leaves a missing piece. First thing I'm noticing here is $192,000 starting out for my project cost, $174,000 here for applications, and then $192,000 that eventually winds back up at services. So there's nearly $18,000 unaccounted for somewhere in here that skipped applications, but I don't necessarily know where it went. And without intimate knowledge of the model behind this, I might never know. So how do we present that information to an end user in a visually appealing and traceable way? That's where model reports come in. So taking a look at a basic model report, it's important to remember these are not necessarily replacements or substitutes for standard Apptio reporting. This is just another tool that you have to display information that might not be aesthetically pleasing or intuitive in a tabular view or with charts and graphs. Looking here, I have three layers. I have my labor, projects, and application layer, and I also see Stephanie's value of $192,000. So let's take a look at that. And the first thing you'll notice is we've got both a from and a to view from this origin of Stephanie's project. So within labor, I can look at employee type. I see that same split of internal and external. Within application, I can see application family. See sales and marketing, human resources, and infrastructure apps without losing that from view. And another thing to note is that now I can see that $18,000 didn't disappear, it just skipped applications and went straight to business services. So I get that complete view as well. Another thing to note is that model reports can have as many or as few layers as might be necessary for your reporting use case. So you can continue to explore levels of detail, different objects throughout your model, different views, depending on what someone might not be able to see in a normal table. So hope this brief introduction to model reports was helpful. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to ebrown@boosttbm.com. Thanks for watching.